Welcome to Awesome Sauce, the show where Yes TV employees take a break from their busy work days to try some hot sauces and have some conversation. I'm Dylan.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Renee.
And I'm Rachelle.
And today we are talking about names. So to start off, what is the backstory of your name? How were you named? What does it mean?
Apparently, my mom says that, there was a girl when I was growing up. She was really smart, she was really beautiful, and her name was Renee. And I was like, okay, that's a lot of pressure. And she's like, yeah, I just thought of naming one of my children Renee, so that's how it happened for me.
It's funny how names are directly impacted by the people you know with those names.
True.
Because you could think a name is a really nice name, but if you know somebody who's like a jerk,
No,
it's like
Dylan,
no way.
No, anymore.
The uniqueness about my name is that it's very uncommon. And so like every time I would meet someone or hear someone that they had my name, I'd be like, yes, you're out there too. Because it's like we're part of the Rachelle Club. Yeah. My dad named it, he liked it better than Rachel. It's very similar to Rachel, but it was like much softer sounding.
True.
So he named me Rachelle. It means you, which is a mother sheep.
I knew the meaning of your name because my middle name is Raquel, and it's the exact same meaning. So I was like, mother sheep. So we're connected in so many ways.
My first name is Dylan, my middle name is Robert, short form of Robert is Bob, so my parents actually named me after Bob Dylan. They just flipped it around, making it a little more sneaky.
Do you know any songs from Bob Dylan?
I do, but now you're putting me on the pressure. Blowing in the Wind? Bob Dylan, Blowing in the Wind.
Yeah.
So my name, Gavin, my mom was reading the newspaper one day while she was pregnant and saw a story about somebody named Gavin and liked the name. Okay, I'll take it.
There you go.
All right, so our first hot sauce is Crystal. And that's it. Let's try.
Okay.
And this is the most mild, so feel free to take a good amount.
That was very good.
It's vinegary. It reminds me of
Frank's hot sauce.
Yeah. It's got a bit of a buffalo kind of taste
I
to
really
it.
like that.
It's like a sweeter Frank's
Yeah,
almost. Is what it.
that's really good.
It's a little bit of kick, not a whole lot. A little more kick would be nice.
Yeah, it is quite mild.
It is number
But
one.
I'm okay with mild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
okay with mild.
Okay, so let's rank it out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I do like it. I know it's a little bit of a critical score, but I would have liked a little bit more kick.
I think an 8.
I'm gonna say 7 in between. Like I really liked it, but like I wish there was maybe something more to it.
I would give it a 8 as well. I really enjoyed it. I think that would become a staple hot sauce for me. Okay, so we talked about the meanings of our names, but did we like our names as a kid? Maybe now that you've grown up, do you like it more or less?
I don't think it has anything to do with liking it. Like I liked my name growing up, I like it now, but it's so similar to the name Rachel. I've probably been called Rachel more than Rachelle in my entire life. So I do like my name, but I don't like that aspect of it. People don't know it. I'm not really happy about it, but
With Renee, I have a similar experience because I like the name, Francais, like a nice French name, whatever. But with the accent, I guess if you don't know the name, they call me Renée or Renée. And I just answer to those names
Yeah.
too. Even at my graduation for university, they were like, oh, Renée, and they said my last name. And on the Jumbotron, I'm like just sitting there. Oh yeah, that's my other name.
What does Siri pronounce your names as? Siri, say the name Renee.
Sorry, I couldn't find Renee in your contacts.
That was
she does.
spot
Can you
on.
try mine?
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Call Rachelle.
Calling Rachelle.
Rachelle.
I never had a problem with my name at all. The one thing I do remember as a kid, though, is always wanting something customized in the store, like...
The license plates.
Yeah, and
Keychains.
it was just so many disappointing moments. Aside from that, which I've, grown up a little bit and realized, what, I like my not so common name.
I saw a Diet Coke yesterday with the name Dylan on it.
No way.
Spelled
Look
properly.
at him. He's like, oh, well, I always see that.
Oh,
I feel bad because I have the
It's a
common
nice-
name. So our next sauce from Texas, it is called Yellowbird sauce. It is a habanero base with some carrots.
Okay.
So it should be interesting.
Interesting.
Looks thick.
let's do
Quite a bit
this.
thicker.
It looks very carroty.
Woo!
Wow.
I really don't like the
But the
aftertaste.
carrot taste is...
Yeah.
The flavor of the carrot just kind of throws me a little bit, though.
Yeah, it's a very carroty aftertaste.
I don't mind the aftertaste actually.
Same.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
It's like, what are these dudes talking about?
All right, the Yellowbird sauce out of 10 yeses.
I'm gonna give it 6 yeses. Very, very good kick to it, but I just can't get past the flavor to go any higher
Yeah.
than that.
I'd say 8.
Really?
I like the thickness of it. I like the heat of it, and the aftertaste doesn't bother me.
I think I'm gonna give it a 2. It's too spicy. I don't like the color. I don't like the texture.
I'm with you on this. I'm gonna give it a 3. So we talked about our names. Now let's think to the future. None of us have kids. What are some names that you've thought of maybe for your future children?
I like names that like give me good feelings. You know, like if I had like a daughter or something. My favorite season is fall. So I would name her Autumn. Because
I love
Autumn just
that
gives me
name.
good feelings and joy, and I
love
just
it.
would love a daughter named Autumn.
I'm definitely on that sort of page of just that gut feeling more than what does it mean, where does it come
Right,
from.
of course.
Like if I like a name and it means something terrible, that doesn't affect it.
See, I like the meaning behind it because I know that, as Gavin was saying, that his name actually has a decent meaning or a good meaning, whereas some names, horrid.
Like
but
Jezebel.
they sound great. Exactly. Jezebel.
Can't say I know any. You know what? I've always liked the name Sophia for a girl, and I don't know.
My niece's name.
I know.
I don't know
like,
what I don't know what it is, but
pretty name.
I've always liked
It's
it
a
for a
pretty
girl.
name.
It's a pretty name.
I got a couple names. The first is Josiah for a guy.
No
Biblical
one. My
name.
cousin.
Yeah, there we go. So it's one of those ones where it's unique enough, but nobody's gonna mispronounce it. You know.
True.
I like unique names, but I don't like weird names.
Right.
I like the name, like Josiah, but I don't like Apple. I was just gonna say
I was
that.
thinking of Apple.
I would never
Weird
name my
names,
child a
I'm like,
weird name. but
Ivy or
Ivy
all those,
or, you know.
Bad job, Kanye and Jay-Z. Bad job. Okay, so our final and hottest sauce of the day is the Rebel Habanero sauce, another habanero, and it is quite spicy.
Take a little bit.
Yeah, habanero. It's very, very pungent pepper.
Distinct.
Like already before you taste it, you can just like smell it.
It's the throat burn again. Love it. Missed it.
Really good. I like it.
I just can't enjoy it. How do
I know
you
what you
enjoy
mean.
eating that?
It's not too hot for you to actually like eat with a meal or
I
something.
could eat that. for
You
sure.
said that with the last one, and you're like, oh, two.
I think the habanero is a little less strong than this one too. Like it's spicier, but it doesn't taste as much like habanero as
Right.
the second sauce did. But the heat is still just too much for me to want to put on something at home. You seem to agree.
Yeah, it's hot. A little too hot. I know Rachelle thinks it's too hot.
It's way too hot.
You're doing really
It's
well. then.
lingering. I know. I'm just trying to keep my cool.
Okay, so let's rank it out of 10 yeses. The Rebel Habanero.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Really liked it.
I think I'll give it a 6 because I like it, but I'm still recovering. So
It's a 1. It's not good.
Short and sweet. I will give it a 4. I'll give it a 4. That's it for this episode of Awesome Sauce. We talked about our names, what they mean, where they come from, if we like them, if we don't, and maybe some ideas for some baby names. Don't steal our baby names. Comment below what your name means, if you like it, if you had people mispronouncing it when you were a kid. Subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every Wednesday. New topics, new sauces, new conversation. Don't miss it.